In this section, we're going to look at some more events that we can listen for on our web pages. So here, inside of our web page, we want to make it so that when we hover over that little price tag, that it also displays the flight details. So how would we do that? Well, you've already seen most of the code that we need to make this happen. Namely, grabbing a DOM element, using the on method, passing in the H3 because we want to listen for events on H3, and then we just need to slide down the ticket confirmation. Some of the mouse events you can listen to, click you're obviously familiar with, but there's a bunch you can use. In this case, we want to use mouse enter, which fires when the mouse is first positioned over the element. So let's move mouse enter up into the code, just like so. This is going to show the ticket when it's positioned over that H3. So let's take a look on the web page, and you'll notice when we hover over that ticket icon, it shows the details. And still, if we click on the flight details button, that'll also show the ticket confirmation. This code that we've written has some duplication going on, and we don't like duplication. So how would we get rid of it? Well, we could move the contents of each of those event handlers into its own function called showTicket, just like so. Then we'll move that up to the top and change our event handlers so that the third argument is simply that function that we just defined. You'll notice here that even though we're passing in a function, we don't put parentheses at the end of the name. If we did, it would call the function immediately, and we want it to call only when the event is triggered. And so now back on our web page, we can see that both of these events still fire properly and call that same function which we defined. Time for you to try this in the challenges.